Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're here with Les Martin, the chairman of the World of Wine Festival. Les, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Craig.
All right, so tell us, what is the World of Wine Festival for our viewers who don't know?
Well, it's an annual celebration of really all the best that Southern Oregon has to offer in the way of wines and more. It's a great chance to go and sample wines from over 50 different wineries, have some great food, listen to some great music, and really appreciate what this amazing area has to offer.
Now, who's all working together on this? Is this a collaboration?
Yes, it is, absolutely. There's 3 organizations involved: the Rogue Valley Wine Growers Association, the Southern Oregon Winery Association, and the Jacksonville Oregon Business Association. And the first 2 groups are really the principal wine organizations here in Southern Oregon. And the latter group is comprised of prominent businessmen in the Jacksonville, Oregon area.
When is the event, and what are kind of the highlights of this year's event that you'd like to talk about?
Well, when we moved the event to Jacksonville last year, it enabled us for the first time to actually go to a multi-day concept. Prior to that, there was just one event, the grand tasting, that was held every Saturday night. Starting with last year, we're able to do a multi-day event. So it actually starts on Wednesday of this year and goes all the way through to Saturday, and Saturday night again will be the grand tasting.
Now, this is next week, correct?
Yeah, the grand tasting is Saturday, August 25th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Bigham Knoll in Jacksonville under the big tent.
Yeah, you guys put that great tent up last year. It looked beautiful.
It's kind of been our signature, I think, and it works really well. The heat's sometimes an issue, but still, it's a great venue for the event. And then in addition to that Saturday night grand tasting, we have on Wednesday we have a kickoff welcome reception. And then on Thursday and Friday, we have 4 wine sensory classes. And Friday night, we have our Gold Rush dinner, which is kind of a very upscale celebration of the gold medal wines.
Very nice. So there's competition going on as well, besides just wonderful tastings.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's been kind of one of the hallmarks of this festival, and one of the things that's, I think, important both to the wineries and to the customers as well. You know, people love to sample wines that, you know, critics have reviewed or written reviews about. And we've been very fortunate. We've brought in some very top-notch judges over the past several years. And again this year, I think.
Excellent. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. Much more with Les in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Les Martin, the chairman of the World of Wine Festival. Now, this is the 10th year, correct? You guys have done this?
Yeah, absolutely. Hard to believe it's been 10 years, and so a little bit of a birthday celebration.
Yeah, congratulations. That's very nice. So tell us, who are this year's judges and where do they come from?
Well, again, we're fortunate. We've got 3 great judges. We have Tracy Dutton, who is with the Culinary Institute of America, and she's the sommelier at their Greystone restaurant in Napa. Has an incredible background, has judged a lot of the major competitions. We have Dr. Liz Tosh, who is a professor of wine at Sonoma State University in California, and also happens to be a Master of Wine, a very difficult designation to obtain. And finally, we have Sherry Sauter-Morano, who is based on the East Coast, one of the few judges I've been able to, talk into making the long trek here to Southern Oregon. But she is also a Master of Wine, so we're really lucky. I think in the entire world there are something like 300 Masters of Wine and 30 in this country, and over the past 5 years we've actually had 8 of them to our judging.
Very nice.
So we've been very, very fortunate.
Yeah, that's very cool. All right, so and this event really is for everybody. I mean, clearly, you know, there's some very high caliber judging going on of these wines, but this is an event where even a novice, if you will, can come in and enjoy and learn as well, right? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have the wine sensory classes, and obviously a ton of great wines from all the major wineries here in Southern Oregon. So if you're a wine geek, let's say, I like that.
Absolutely, you can, you know, dial it in as much as you want. But if you just want to come and have a good time, drink a lot of wine, eat some great food, listen to some music, hey, we'll accommodate you on that too.
Now, tell the, you know, for those of us who don't know, why is the wine industry becoming so important to Southern Oregon?
Well, you know, first off, Southern Oregon is a great region for grapes. I mean, we're fortunate that we can grow almost every variety of grape here. And that allows us to make a lot of different styles of wine and really broaden our appeal ultimately to kind of the wine public out there. And that in turn leads to more visitors to Southern Oregon, and that helps everybody. It helps the restaurants, obviously, the hotels, the bed and breakfast. So I think a lot of people are coming to Southern Oregon for a lot of reasons. The great outdoors we have here, the Rogue River, but wineries are becoming part of that and part of the draw for people to come here.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so real quick, this begins a week from Wednesday, correct?
Right, it begins on August 22nd.
Okay, and what kind of price range for these different events do you have?
Well, the welcome reception is $25. The wine sensory classes are $30. The grand tasting, the main event on Saturday night, is $75. And you can buy tickets to any of those events online at www.worldofwinefestival.com. And there's also several outlets located around the valley: Roxanne Winery here in Medford, Liquid Assets in Ashland, Elegance in Grants Pass. They're also listed on the website, but several places you can get tickets.
Yeah, well, congratulations on the big number 10. I know it's going to be a great event. You guys do a great job.
Yeah, well, thank you, Craig.
Thank you, Les. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.